June 13th, 2011, and I'm Kimmy Harper, your video DJ. This week we'll be taking a stroll down memory lane as we travel back 2 decades to the beloved 80s. Along the way, we'll meet some blasts from the past and get into some totally risky business. But for now, here's some faces to look out for in the 80s.
Go hard, 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 hard, go 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 hard. Lord, kill me if I don't preach the gospel. Still in my 20s, but I die if I got it. Man, I'm already dead. Might forget my flesh. I done been crossed over. See the full court press. I'm a full court mess if the Lord don't use me. Running from my trials, thinking everything's groovy. If the cross don't move me, then I don't wanna breathe no more. If I ain't seeing Christ, partner, I don't wanna see no more. Rip them every day without worrying about a bruise. And I've been to China, man, I seen some real persecution. If you didn't know Christ, would your life look the same? Can they tell you value Jesus by the way you rep his name? Hey, what's the point of living if I'm living for myself? Lord, empty out my life before I put you on the shelf. So for God I go hard, I don't wanna die tonight. But it's too many people living who ain't heard about the Christ. Go hard, 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 go hard. Lord, use me, 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 Lord.
So we're back, and may I be the first to say that those were some wicked mugshots. On a more serious note, though, we need to lay out some rules to make your camp stay totally awesome. First and foremost, all students are responsible to any sponsor, camp administrator personnel, or youth mission team member. And since we're on that note, the camp administration building is only for sponsors and staff. Campers are not allowed in the administration building except for small groups, to see the camp nurse, to sign in and out of camp, or to use the bathroom facilities. Now, I don't know about you, but all this rule business makes me want to lighten the mood with some shaking it to the oldies.
I am Richard Simmons, and tonight's episode will be about medication, injuries, and alcohol and drugs. Now, ladies, let's get started. Okay, so if you get injured, you want to report to the nurse immediately. And kids, you have to attend all activities, and be careful, don't accidentally get drugs and alcohol into your baggages whenever you come up here, because that will get you kicked out, and we don't want that, because we love you. And just remember, you're not fat. Now let's get these noodles. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you have any medication, make sure to report those to the nurse as soon as possible. I guess what they hit calls it now. Now, we'll see you later on Sweating with the Oldies.
I am looking for Sarah Connor. Because I was sent to terminate her because she had a cell phone, iPod, MP3 player, CD player, computer and video games, and electronics. Where is Sarah Connor?
Just finish up the rest of the rules and we'll tell you where Sarah Connor is. Alright. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Only sponsors and camp administrators are allowed to have cell phones. If we see it, I will terminate it! The parent needs to contact you. You have to call the Weird Baptist Camp at 620-396-8944. Where is Sarah Connor? I must terminate Sarah Connor! Where is she?
Are you finished?
I'll finish it.
What's wrong?
I'll finish this right now. No camper will be permitted in the area of any ponds without authorized adult supervision, or they will be terminated. There are no firearms except for me, or weapons except for me, to use to terminate you allowed in camp. Where is Sarah Connor? I'll be back.
Wow, that robot dude was something else. I'm going to turn it over to my girl, Friday, to get the latest scoop on some serious fashion.
Hi Kimmy, I'm My Girl Friday, and we're here today with special guests Rain Man, Liam Martin as a junior semi, and Madonna as a nun, which we will be finding out more about later. Today we're going to be talking about some fashion faux pas at Weird Baptist Camp. Now we all know that dress is not to distract, and who better to tell us about that than Rain Man himself. Rain Man, can you tell us about the shirt and dresses policy?
Of course, I don't have my underwear. I'm definitely not wearing my underwear. These are not boxer shorts. Mine are boxer shorts. They're Hanes 32, and my boxer shorts have my name. It says Raymond. And I get my boxer shorts at Kmart in Cincinnati.
Okay, so,
Definitely Kmart.
basically what I think you're trying to say is that shirts and dresses must have sleeves and cover the front and the back of your body.
Yeah.
Does that sound good? No back, belly, or shoulder showing either?
No belly. Definitely no bellies or shoulders showing. There should definitely no secular bands or definitely none of that on there.
Okay,
or drugs or alcohol.
So the shirt shouldn't advertise secular
Definitely.
bands, tobacco, alcohol, or drugs.
Definitely not.
Now, Leah, I have some questions for you. Can you tell us a little bit about the shirts that have messages on them? Should they be negative or positive? Should they be negative or positive, Leah? I'd like you to answer the question, please. Can you say positive? All right, folks. No. I'll take that as a positive. Okay. Let's talk about shorts, skirt, and jeans. That's about being modest length and pulled up to the waist. Does anyone else want to comment on that? You two?
Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely agree with that.
Basically,
Definitely.
what I think she's trying to get at, she was talking about girls' swimsuits and how they need to be covered by a dark shirt and shorts, and boys should wear dark shirts during all water activities. What about dressing for evening service? Is that encouraged, or is it kind of, does it matter?
Dress nice, yeah.
Dressing nice?
Nice.
What do you think, Leah? Should we dress nice for evening service?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we know that we are dressing nice for evening service. Now, Madonna, I'm so excited to have you on the show. Can you tell us a little bit about PDA at camp?
Well, there is no PDA is tolerated at camp. That means boys stay at their cabins and girls stay at their cabins. All eyes are on God at this time.
Now that brings me to the question, what happened? I mean, you went from Miss Skimpy to Miss Holy, and I mean, for you the PDA thing I thought would be an issue. Tell me where this all kind of did a 180 on us.
Well, with a name like Madonna, I figured I either had to act wild or be a nun. So I decided to change my life by becoming a nun.
Well, that was a very good life choice. Now, we want to keep our hands to ourselves. I know that was something that was mentioned. And also something I wanted to touch base back on is that if any member of a youth mission team or camp administration team or sponsor asks you to change due to distractions, please do so without question or attitude. All right, now, something for all three of you, some questions. Let's talk about armbands. We know at the beginning of camp, each person will be put on a team with a certain color, and they'll be getting some little fashion tips from that too. So can you tell us about that? What is the fashion accessory that they will be receiving, and what's the purpose of it?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, what she means is that every kid will get an armband for a certain team color.
Okay.
And it's on the wrist at all times. I am wearing mine right now, but as a nun, I cannot show you my wrists.
Okay, so let's just say here that you have a red armband, and I have a green, and I don't like my green one, and I want to trade for a red. Then, is that something that's acceptable, or no, not really?
Not now. Oh.
I guess we lost Rain Man. Go ahead.
Anyway, like we tell young children, you get what you get, and we don't throw a fit.
Is that right, Leah? I'm guessing so. Okay, and one last thing I wanted to discuss is that each team will meet every day for morning team building, twice a day for organized recreation, and in their small groups.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you two lovely ladies would like to say to our fans watching out there? All right, well there you have it, folks. We're gonna go back to you, Kimmy.